As the economic value of money falls, everything rises, including commodity and energy prices. Do you let inflation run wild while doing nothing? Do you know there are steps that can help you deal with this period of high inflation? In this video, we'll discuss Inflation 2022, the reason for most countries' commotion, and what to do. In the current price increase frenzy, it's easy to lose sight of the fact that not every household will be equally impacted because not everything is affected in the same way. Personal finance is unique to each person. According to Ryan Freilich, a certified financial planner and founder of the financial planning firm Deliberate Finances, inflation rates vary just as much depending on whether you buy a used car, how frequently you drive, and whether you have a family or are single. Compare your spending in the first 4 months of 2021 to the first 4 months of 2022 to better understand how inflation affects you. Many people may be surprised to learn that they have not personally experienced as much inflation as they believed. Others may find it difficult to offset the full impact of inflation financially. Whatever your unique circumstances, it's a good idea to review your financial decisions on a regular basis to ensure they still support your goals. Although economists disagree on the precise cause of the inflation spike, there are several possibilities. The majority of people attribute it to product shortages caused by global supply chain issues, primarily the COVID-19 pandemic. Other factors mentioned include the fact that 2021 prices are being compared to 2020 prices, which were depressed due to pandemic-related shutdowns, and strong consumer demand, which is being driven by historically high job and nominal wage growth. Although experts have different views on the actual cause of inflation, to deal with the ups and downs, a solid, broad investing strategy should be established. We shall look into this shortly. Following the May 2022 report, which revealed an 8.6% inflation rate, Moody's Analytics chief economist Mark Zandi examined the components of the Consumer Price Index. He discovered that the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine contributed to the 8.6% increase in inflation, accounting for 3.5%. He claimed that gasoline prices rose due to rising oil and commodity prices in response to the invasion. As a result of higher diesel prices, the cost of transporting consumer goods, particularly food, increased. Zandi attributed 0.1% of the 8.6% increase to the American Rescue Plan legislation, citing the pandemic and a housing shortage as the next two most significant causes of inflation. Returning to the fundamentals is the best strategy for lowering inflation. Here are some steps you can take to avoid inflation in your life. Investment. According to Samuel Dean, founder of Dean Wealth Management, a financial planning firm, one strategy to keep up with or even surpass inflation is to invest the cash flow available outside your emergency fund. You may begin to doubt yourself when you see rising interest rates, a declining stock market, or skyrocketing inflation. However, a solid, broad investing strategy should be established immediately to deal with ups and downs. Even though you should keep an eye on current events, long-term investing is essential. Talking of essentials, subscribing to this channel is pretty essential. Warren Buffett has long supported holding companies that provide significant returns on capital invested. Businesses with low capital requirements that can maintain profits should fare better during inflationary periods than those that must invest more money at ever-increasing prices just to maintain their position. This is why Benjamin Graham believes investing isn't about beating others at their game. It's all about beating yourself at your own game. There's always the question of how do I invest when I'm not making enough money? We will soon discuss improving your income as another way to manage inflation. Expenses should be reduced. You may be able to reduce some of the increase in your spending by carefully reviewing your invoices, eliminating anything you don't need, and attempting to lower or negotiate the remaining amounts. Constant payments, phone, internet, vehicle insurance, and home insurance are examples of common expenses that could be reduced or eliminated. Even though going through your bills and eliminating anything unnecessary is a good start, you'll still need to buy necessities like food and gasoline, which are more expensive. You can save money by becoming more frugal with your grocery purchases. According to a survey conducted by the waste management consultancy company RTS, The average annual waste produced by American families is $1,600. Meal planning is a quick way to improve your grocery shopping skills. By looking at your schedule, you can plan ahead for the nights you'll be at home and the days you or your children will need to bring lunch to work or school. Improve your income. Since the unemployment rate has nearly returned to pre-epidemic levels, many businesses are having difficulty filling positions. While it may not be easy to get paid more money overnight, employees in today's job market are better positioned to compare services or bargain for a higher salary. There are additional ways for you to earn money aside from your job. There are also numerous side jobs with flexible hours or that can be done from home, like online teaching. Lazaro Diaz tells us how much he makes from teaching online. You could supplement your income by doing things like pet sitting, online tutoring, or driving for a rideshare company. There are ways to get extra money to pay for more pressing expenses, even if there aren't always quick or simple solutions to increase your revenue permanently. Hyperinflation and abnormally high levels of inflation have a significant negative impact on the economy. Moderate inflation has both positive and negative effects on economies. The disadvantages would be an increase in the opportunity cost of retaining money, as well as uncertainty about future inflation, which would discourage saving and investing. So, what are the benefits of inflation? Thanks for watching. Many people are unaware that they can profit from inflation, which is why we recommend our next video. Make money during high cost of living. Ultimate ways to profit from inflation.